before. I'm gonna just be honest with you. This whole situation is wild to me. And the reason why it's wild to me is that I'll be damned if I let any bitch beat on my mom's. Now, granted, I ain't gonna say sometimes my mom don't be tripping or be going off false information, but I'll be damned if I let my girl, especially beat up my mom's. It just ain't gonna happen. But this is when I realized this is some ratchetivity, reality show, low grade moral shit that's happening here. Now I completely understand it for Chrisean Rock. I'm confused by Blueface. Because I think Blueface at some point wants to put out albums, and I could be wrong on this. Yo, he's torpedoing his career as we speak. It's over. Like Blueface is literally, and I don't mean to use my nigga Ray J as an example, but Ray J can't put out a successful album that will be selling. No disrespect to Ray J. Blueface is heading there quite fast. While in reality, he had a music career that he could have tried to parlay into other things. He's completely choosing to use the notoriety and everything around it to fucking torpedo it. It's confusing to me. Obviously I don't call whack asking him about Blueface, but like any type of inclination I've gotten from whack is just that he's confused as well. Because in reality, let me give you the bare bones behind all these reality shows. And this is why I'm very confused. I'm going to give y'all real specific numbers. You could be a mid-tier artist in the music business, and I'm going to guesstimate what I think Blueface is making. Blueface, just off music. Now, remember, when you're a musician, you could go get booked for performances, Rolling Louds. Clubs might want to put you there. Niggas might want to pay for verses. Granted, you may have not recouped, so you're probably not getting any of your, getting paid off your records like that. Every few years or every year or two, you might get an advance. But put it like this. Blueface as an artist, I think generates between 2 to 3 million a year. Blueface as a social media personality who's constantly fighting, who's putting his health, safety, freedom in jeopardy just to create storylines, I think generates at max $1 million a year. To me, it doesn't make sense. You would want to be the artist. Also, the artist is always seen as cooler. You're a reality person. Like, bro, if y'all could ask me now, I could tell y'all what all these little love and hip hop people are making. I know what they're making. They're not making that much. It works for somebody who doesn't have the music accolades. But if you're really lit in music, and there has been people who are like, Soulja Boy went on there, but Soulja Boy was an icon at that point. Soulja Boy wasn't getting booked for relevant concerts at the moment. Soulja Boy was getting booked for some shit because he was a legend. Soulja Boy's a legend. I don't know if y'all know. Soulja Boy could go on Love and Hip Hop. Who are the people you see on Love and Hip Hop? You see them B2K niggas. These are people who have historic legacy contracts or legacy careers. They're legends. Blueface, for whatever reason, I could just be wrong. I thought that Blueface would be a viable, competitive artist within the current marketplace, but he's shown to me that that's not what he wants to do. You know what he wants to do? Argue with this girl, fight in the streets, get placed on Shade Room, and he rather do that than make and drop hit records. I'm telling you, this is costly. I know what all these artists make. I'm so happy I'm in the position I'm at now because when I was just a fan, artists used to talk above my head. I know what all y'all make. It's not more profitable to be a social media personality knocking out your girlfriend's baby. No, you're knocking out your girlfriend's dad or her beating your mom's ass. Just think about the embarrassment alone with that. But that's not more lucrative than you being even a mid-tier artist. So I sit back and I think, and I'm like, what is Blueface really doing? It's the most idiotic thing I've ever seen. I want to clarify to everybody who is not in the know. Blueface will not make as much doing and chasing reality shows and other things as he would be making just being an artist. Now, this is where the problem comes in. Yo, Pluto, chill out, brother. I'm going on a rant right now. Chill out. Hold on, my nigga. Wait. Wait. Did this nigga just change? Where the fuck was my thing? Okay. All right, my dog just came in and fucked it up, man. If y'all don't know, if you're on YouTube watching this later, I got a dog now. He think he is the most important, which I love him, but still. Anyway, here's the point I'm trying to tell y'all. Blueface. And by the way, this is not a cry out to Blueface. I'm telling you what's going to happen. Blueface is trading in a music career for a reality TV career. And here's what I'm trying to say. By the way, you know what? I think that Blueface has never been arrested for no domestic violence shit with this chick is because Blueface is complicit. He's been taken off of, he was supposed to be on some celebrity boxing shit. I think Blueface is done with music. When I mean done with music, music is ancillary. Music, and let me preface it a little bit more. When I mean ancillary, I'm not saying he doesn't like music or he doesn't care about music, but his initial and his utmost goal isn't to be the biggest musician. It's to be the biggest social media personality. And we're having a test in seeing if this works. Because you're trading in everything you have musically for this. And I think that's a failing strategy. If I ask you what Blueface's last hit is, you're going to be like, well, I don't know. If I ask you in the last 5 times he's made the media, you'll tell me 5 things about when him and his girlfriend fought. I don't know why he's doing this. I talked to Wack about this. I told Wack I blame him. Literally. If I had an artist who have invested millions of dollars, this is what y'all don't understand. And I'm trying to put y'all on game about what the rap and the music industry is. You see, Blueface is an artist who never cares about what goes into making an artist successful. He's just thinking about what's the next bag. I don't mad artists like that. They get to a point and they're like, oh, let me just look for the next bag. Do you know how much money it takes to invest to get Blueface, even at the point where like he had a hugely successful song? He dropped an album, people were fucking with it. You know how much money invested that is? So that's why I look at Wack and I'm like, you know that. Why is he being a reality star now? Now, for a short second, I was like, oh, no, they're just in love and shit happens. Because sometimes you fall in love and shit does happen. But then you got to stop it. Blueface is cognizantly doing all this. And I think they have some type of clairvoyant strategy thinking this is going to work. This is the stupidest shit I've ever seen. Again, and I did a video on it today on my main channel. This is Bobby and Whitney without the talent. This is Bobby and Whitney without the talent. Let me also break the third wall, or whatever wall they call it again. I know people are hyped off Zeus. Zeus at one point tried to get me on there. Zeus tried to get me and Selena a bunch of times to do sit-down conversations. And I remember saying to Selena, I'm like, Selena, I know that's the storyline you told him, but bitch, we weren't even together like that. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, oh, they're down to pay a check. You're down to like talk to the producer. Fuck no. And this is when I realized, I'm like, damn. If you haven't figured out how to monetize what you got going on and you need Zeus to do it, they're underpaying you, number one. They're just gonna benefit off your drama. This is why I'm confused with Blueface for two things. You're an artist. Number two, you did the Blue Girls Club. I thought you were trying to make your own reality show. How are you getting pimped out by your girl's production company called Zeus? How? It just doesn't make sense. But then I chill out and I fall back. Let me tell you, love is a very powerful thing. Love is a very powerful thing. Blueface, I'm going to be honest with you, I'm telling you now, he will go down, and I know sometimes y'all hear me talk about artists and be like, yo, Ak, why you talk like that? I've seen 1,000 come and I've seen 1,000 go. None of these niggas is special. And I'm not special either. But you get to predict a few trends. Blueface is going to go down as just another nigga who was popping, who basically just became a reality nigga. He's no different than the niggas. You ever watch it? They had this reality show. It was like Chance and what's the other nigga name? There's two niggas. They won some Flavor Flav had a show. There was some chick named New York. Then New York had a show, and then she had two niggas who were two brothers. One was Chance, one was Real. Chance and Real. That's what Blueface is. And I'm looking at him because I'm like, this reality show shit, I'm telling you, doesn't make money like that, bro. And this is when I realized I started looking at Blueface music sales. And I started looking at his contracts. Is Wack paying him right? Because it's no way any sensible human being who is a artist that is liable to gain $2 to $5 million a year if they really hustle right. Blueface could make $5 million a year straight off music. Is embarrassing himself like this, and let me tell you, Zeus ain't cutting a check over $1 million. Facts for the year. Facts. Which artist would trade in a fucking career that you could control and you could grind out to make $5 a year to make $1 a year for some reality show shit? Who would do that? And then I think about it and I said, love is a powerful fucking thing. Maybe he ain't thinking about it business-wise. His girl, that's her only income. Nobody's listening to Chrisean rock. She has a coarse, hoarse voice. I don't know if she's on drugs. I don't know what the fuck else she does. She'll never make it in music. She has a better chance going the Ari route. People like you for whatever thing because you like beating men, which is some weird shit that I see the Shade Room likes. But you'll never make it in music. But it's not even about her. Blueface is to sacrifice his career. It's crazy. All right. Anyway, I don't know. People like her music. Benzito, hey, I love to put shit on the screen. Nobody likes her fucking music, nigga. Get off the fucking Shade Room and come in the real world. I cover sales every fucking week, okay? If Blueface dropped an album, he would fucking flop. She dropped an album, nobody would care. Let's come in the real fucking world when y'all tell me, oh, people like... Nobody likes their fucking music. Just like when I said that the City Girls don't sell, niggas was like, what? You're on the Shade Room too much, you fucking idiot. To you, the City Girls are the biggest thing. You want me to show you everybody sells? They're not selling. Now, I'm not saying they can't make money outside of this. I'm talking about a musician. Let me tell you this. What y'all don't realize is that a musician is the hardest of all these other jobs to do, but you'll make the most. It's harder to be a musician than a social media star. By the way, look how many people have tried. The one exception I would say who's making more off social media than music, Bad Baby. Bad Baby tried music, didn't work. She quit music. I don't even know what she's posting on OnlyFans, but she got a 50 million last year, and now she probably getting 30 million. She's good. The majority of people ain't gonna be like that. It's tough to do music,